I'm honestly toying with not. I keep saying I'm going to launch a YouTube channel with it. I'm thinking about maybe not. Like, thinking about maybe just doing audio and putting the video up on Patreon and not even getting into this YouTube game. Because this shit of them just, I mean, YouTube's been very good to taste buds, and that's where it will always be, I assume. You know, I wouldn't betray that, but I don't know, man. You talk to guys, and they're like, yeah, they just won't let me monetize my videos. I don't know why, whatever the fuck it is. Like, you know, people get pulled. I got 2 videos this week pulled off of TikTok that got banned for content.
What was in the content?
I have a joke about ride shares. I go, do you ever not give 5 stars? Why is there even an option? I give 5. The guy could be firing a Glock. The guy could be driving against traffic on the freeway, firing a Glock out the window. I'm like, 5 stars, man. I don't know what kind of day he's having. I don't want to get anybody deported. He was probably a doctor where he lived, you know. Yeah. And then I go, unless when I'm getting out of the car, the guy goes, give me 5 stars. Then I'm like, you fucking cocksucker. You're going back to wherever the fuck you came from. Half a star. And they banned it because I said you're going back to wherever it's.
Yeah, it's so random.
You clicked a lot of boxes there.
Yeah, it's the
immigration.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But the outrage is so selective. It's very funny. It really is hat in a strip club type of morality.
Yeah.
Especially coming from TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
I follow 3 girls who do yoga.
Yeah, I know.
Yoga. They're like, we're yoga. And then like the camera's just set up right below their pussy. And they're just like stretching.
It's wild, man. Yeah. It's wild. But I had a lot of heat on me this week on TikTok. My web guy put up a clip from 2012 of me making fun of nurses, and it fucking cracked open. That bit has been posted so many times online, including during the pandemic. A couple people bitched. Most people thought it was funny. Whatever the fuck it was this week, last week when this thing went up, it caught fire, dude. They're review bombing Joey Rose's, my bar. They're leaving fake 1-star reviews and shit. It's fucked up. So
now are you sure those aren't O&A fans?
No, I'm good with the O&A fans. Yeah. So by the way, if you feel like leaving a 5-star review at Joey Rose's, I'd appreciate it to counteract these angry fucking troll nurses.
What are they saying in the anger? They're just going "fuck you." Yeah. Nobody's got
in the reviews.
When they're doing the quote videos or whatever.
Oh, dude, so it started with hate comments, then it turned into hate messaging, you know, DMs or whatever. Then they started doing reaction videos to the fucking thing. They started doing reaction where they're watching it and giving me the fucking finger as they're watching it. That starts going around TikTok. People started texting me going, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. This
video is getting pet. Emily, who runs the social media stuff for We'll See You in Hell, and she's great. She texted me. She goes, dude, there's a video of you going around TikTok, and not in a good way.
Right.
Like, you might want to look into this.
In more of an Andrew Tate way.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
What
like,
exactly do you say in the bit?
I say,
this is the moment our video gets limited monetization.
Yeah.
Say these fucking nurses, you bunch of whores. Women shouldn't be working.
Yeah, bye-bye Grubhub.
I just go, no, I go. There, 3 went up. Yeah. One was about, they don't care. They're walking around the street with their scrubs on. I go, these same scrubs, they're tending to you. They're wearing where they tend to you in the hospital. I go, yeah, like it's go be a germ magnet and then come into the fucking hospital. I go, if you had a butcher that you saw walking around the neighborhood in the bloody apron, you'd be like, I'm not going to that guy. That's gross. So that was the first one, and that was a lot of like, fuck you, asshole. Like we don't have time to change at work, or we have to come in I forget what it was. Then I did one about hot nurses, where I go, where did the myth of hot nurses come from? Yeah. I've never met one in my life, whatever. By the way, I was wrong on that. I've been getting a lot of messages from nurses. There's a shitload of hot nurses. Yeah. Anyway, so then that one got a lot of like, fuck you, I'm not here to be hot. How dare you sexualize a profession or whatever. But I didn't. It's a part of a bit where I go, it's like the hot cop fantasy. Right. It's like which also got released as a clip and got no bad feedback, where I say, I've seen a lot of female cops. You know what they look like? Male cops. That got nothing.
Yeah.
That got nothing.
Well, you're a
The
white man.
cops
dressed
were
as a cop.
nicer to me than the nurses were.
Yeah, because the cops actually have a real job.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm just joking, nurses. Jesus
But-
Christ. Can anyone take a fucking joke
well, wait.
anymore?
The joke that set everybody off, though.
Yeah.
The one that set everybody off. I said, nurses don't really know shit. That's why you die at the hospital. And I go, do you ever wonder why so many people die at the hospital? I go, it's the nurses. I'm joking.
Right.
I'm fucking joking. Right?
I know.
And I go, the problem is the specialist, the doctor says, come on in, we need to do some stuff. And then you go in, and he works on you for maybe 2 hours, and then he leaves you with nurses the rest of the time. And I go, that's like taking your car to the shop and saying to the mechanic, hey, my car's broken. Work on it for an hour or two, and then let the receptionist fuck around with it for a week. And, dude, they went sideways,
I
dude.
know,
I'm
I
like,
know.
guys, it's a fucking joke,
Jesus.
man. Like, and it was a lot of how dare you after this pandemic, what we've been through.
Oh, God.
And people think that you shot this yesterday.
Yeah.
They don't like. There's so many. Like you've been there with this shit. Like
yeah, I got a big one. My biggest one was Black Twitter went after me. Did you ever hear about this one?
No.
So I tweeted, it was during the pandemic. I said, if you call it a stimmy check, you're definitely getting sneakers with it. And fucking Black Twitter went ape shit. They
Really?
it was like, it was endless. I had to erase the tweet just because my notifications wouldn't fucking stop. And it was funny because all these sneaker sites it was a funny thing because all these sneaker sites had taken the tweet and were putting it up, like screenshotting it and putting it up on Instagram, like all these laughy faces and all that stuff. So it was like there was a bunch of people who loved it and got it, and there was a bunch of people who thought it was like a racist stereotype. And I was like, I subtweeted, I was like, I call it a stimmy, and that's exactly what I'm doing with mine. But when you're on the internet, people make it whatever they want to make it about, and it's about them. If they can
Right.
make it about them, they'll make it about them because this is content for them,
Yeah,
right?
this is something to run with.
They found something wrong, and then all these people made it content
Yeah.
to promote themselves.
That's exactly what happens. Is you start to notice it's getting passed around to very specific people. It's not all nurses.
Yeah. By the way, I can't wait till you get really sick and the nurses just let you die.
Oh,
They're like, Joe
dude,
DeRosa?
you think I didn't
Is
get that message a million times? I'm like, I'm getting death threats from nurses.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
here?
because you guys are such great people.
That they'll review bomb a restaurant and not affect me,
And
the
let
owner.
you die because of a fucking stand-up bit.
And by the way, not affect me, the owner of the restaurant, potentially affect a young staff that depends on tips.
Yeah. Also,
That's who the ratings affect.
also
you
a
know?
rich investor who's probably less known.
Well, who? No. He's. No.
Who's probably going, Joey, you got to calm down a little bit, okay? I have this image here, okay? Like, I got this deal. You're going crazy. Just calm it down a little bit.
I get the joke. Though. I didn't get it at first. Sorry.
But I'm going to get hate mail from him. Don't do that. Don't make fun. Can anyone take a fucking joke anymore?
No.
Have you guys done a Taste Buds, Chrissy or Yannis yet?
No, but they did Derosa or DeStefano, and I lost.